Take a look around. We are here at the Chula Vista Rock Quarry, which is the only rock quarry that's been in San Diego since the 1920s. And this weekend, runners can get the chance to take on a course here in a 5K as a fundraiser for the Chula Vista Firefighters Foundation. Beachgoers are being extra cautious today here at Torrey Pines State Beach after a bluff collapsed on New Year's Eve here in San Diego. Take a look. When it comes to search and rescue, time is of the essence. The Coast Guard needs to know how high the waves are moving as well as the speed of the current. That's where high-tech radio towers such as these, as well as buoys, come in handy. The spring semester here at San Diego State University is going to be looking quite different this year after the school voted to cancel spring break. Instead, they're going to have several rest and recovery days scattered throughout the semester, and they're doing this to prevent another potential outbreak of COVID-19 like we saw last fall. California just passed a new bill pushing back school start times. Beginning in 2022, high schools will have to start at 8:30 a.m. or later. We're here at Claremont High School where students and staffs have mixed reviews on this new law. From Claremont High School, I'm Asia Smith, Fox 5 News. Aztec football is looking forward to returning after a 2-week pause in practices. The university canceled all sporting practices for 2 weeks due to a spike in COVID cases at the beginning of this semester, but thankfully it's getting back under control, and Aztec football is still hopeful that they'll be able to have a season this fall. We're looking at sunny skies here in San Diego, and it's a perfect time to take a trip down to Seaport Village. But don't wait too long to get here because the park you see now may be gone soon. A $2.5 billion project is going to be in the works soon to redo Central Embarcadero Park. It's one of the cutest Halloween parties in San Diego. It's an opportunity for new moms here to show off their costume ideas at Sharp Medical Center in Chula Vista. It is an emotional time here for Aztec and Charger football fans who grew up watching games right here at SDCCU Stadium. Unfortunately, the stadium, also known as Qualcomm, is being destroyed, but it's not all for nothing. SDCU is planning on building their new Mission Valley campus here, hopefully to open in 2022. So we're here inside of Navy Medical Center San Diego's Fisher House, and I'm here with manager Lori Erickson, and I would like to ask you, how did Fisher House begin?
In 1990,
Sakura Robertson, what an amazing season at SDSU this year. I mean, a school record in the 600-meter dash and the 400-meter relay indoor. You qualified for nationals for the first time in school history that the relays qualified indoor, and you were about to put SDSU's name in the record books, but the meet got canceled at the hotel. I can't imagine how that felt. I mean, devastating. Can you kind of just take me through that day?
Yeah, well, we woke up very excited and very ready for...
Beachgoers are being extra cautious today here at Torrey Pines State Beach after a bluff collapse on New Year's Eve here in San Diego. Take a look. Chilling video footage of a bluff collapsing has left many people worried. It happened in Torrey Pines, where a number of beach hiking trails sit on the cliffs. Studies show cliff collapses are more common during rainy seasons, but this is not a new occurrence in San Diego County. In fact, the incident last Thursday was just one of many over the past year. Most memorable was the deadly Encinitas collapse in August 2019, which took the lives of 3 women. No one was injured last Thursday, but experts say to be cautious of a reoccurrence. Geologist Pat Abbott gave beachgoers some signs to look out for when nearby.
It usually has a noise to it, a crack. You know, the rock is there, it's been solid, it's now cracked or snapped and is broken loose. If you hear that noise, head for the water or look up.
Parts of the beach still remain closed off from the public. Signs encourage visitors to be cautious of their surroundings, a mindful way to bring in the new year. As you can see, I'm standing very far away from the cliffs. They're way back in the distance behind me because an incident like this can reoccur, so you have to be extra cautious. Right here from San Diego, Asia Smith. California just passed a new bill pushing back school start times. Beginning in 2022, high schools will have to start at 8:30 a.m. or later. We're here at Claremont High School where students and staffs have mixed reviews on this new law. You'd think high schoolers would be thrilled to get some extra sleep before a long day at school, but many kids and parents disagree with the new bill passed by Governor Newsom. The bill requires schools to start later in the morning. Middle schools will start after 8 a.m. and high schools after 8:30. The law comes from a new research study at Rady Children's Hospital, proving teenagers need more sleep than adults. Experts say that not enough sleep can create depression, anxiety, and suicidal thoughts among teens. A later start is expected to improve mental health and learning for students. But despite the benefits, many people still disapprove of the bill.
I say no, but I guess it's already happening.
Reactions were strong on Facebook, with one parent saying, "My concern is for the families with student athletes. It's hard enough as it is to have the time for a sit-down meal with the whole family every night. Now they won't be getting out of practice until 6 p.m. Many parents think the bill will create schedule conflicts between work and school, but nationwide support from health experts rules in favor of a late start coming in the next few years. From Claremont High School, I'm Asia Smith, Fox 5 News. The spring semester here at San Diego State University is going to be looking quite different this year after the school voted to cancel spring break. Instead, they're going to have several rest and recovery days scattered throughout the semester, and they're doing this to prevent another potential outbreak of COVID-19 like we saw last fall. Resistance by SDSU students failed to stop the university from canceling spring break in 2021. School officials believe it's a necessary call. It will keep students from traveling and assembling during the pandemic. There will be 4 rest and recovery days throughout the semester to replace the traditional 9-day vacation. But students are in uproar, with over 16,000 signatures on an opposing petition. The Change.org appeal lists comments from upset students. One person said, "It is not right for us to pay $40,000 this year to get asynchronous classes, 0 feedback from teachers, and deteriorating mental health on top of it. 1 day rest and recovery is not sufficient in helping students in any way." Last month, students made attempts to reverse the decision. They even held a campus-wide protest. The organizer of the event said it's not just about social gatherings.
I think the most important aspect of it is the mental health for students. Like, a 15-week semester, not including a 1 week of consecutive days of break, is a lot for students to carry.
Students also met with the SDSU Senate to express how they felt.
And I don't think that students the age of 17 to 22 have the capacity to keep going 15 weeks in a row when we're already under so much stress.
The student body even sent a letter to SDSU President Adela de la Torre requesting the week-long break be reinstated. But despite their attempts, the Senate is sticking to their decision, one that they believe will prevent another COVID outbreak on campus. Live from San Diego State University, this is Asia Smith.